Hello? Yeah, sorry, I've been gone for a while. Well, it turns out I was a lumberjack. Yeah, I know it's weird, but I guess it's the only natural progression for me. Witchcraft? Didn't I finish those like a year ago? I didn't? I'm still doing them? Oh. Well, guess I'd better get reviewing then. Merry Witchcraftmas! Today, we're going to England. Witchcraft 10, Mistress of the Craft, was filmed in London for some reason, meaning a majority of the cast is English. Most notably, we have Eileen Daly, a British B-movie actress mostly known for the semi-lesbian, bisexual, I'm not entirely sure, vampire flick Razorblade Smile. It's worth mentioning because Daly is playing essentially the same character here. This could very well be a sequel to Razorblade Smile if you just changed around the name. In fact, the only indication that this is a Witchcraft sequel is the inclusion of Detective Lutz, played once again by Stephanie Beaton. So for those of you itching to know what William is up to, I guess you'll have to wait. The rest of the cast is the usual band of folks, only in one or two smallish things, with a few exceptions, including prolific stuntman Glenn Marks, and this guy who was randomly in Star Wars Episode 1. Let's begin then, chop chop!
I am Celeste.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, things have gotten a little weird now. The dialogue is frustratingly hard to hear over the music, so here's the short version. Celeste is a Sailor Moon-looking British lady who serves the Lords of the Overworld? Lords of the Ovaries? I'm not sure. It's some sort of force against evil that turns young women into Power Rangers. She might also be an alien.
This is the Eye of Destiny. It is my one link to my home.
Good thing it's not the Eye of Harmony, am I right? British!
Celeste, the demon of Circa has once more eluded us. Valpurgis approaches.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I caught a Buenos Noches in there. It took me a good minute to realize he was actually speaking English, but heck if I know what the fudge he's saying. The combination of crappy audio filter and overly loud background music is too overwhelming for me to care. She's gotta stop someone.
And it is time for me to go to work. For I am the mistress of the craft.
Oh, she said it! So, are witches aliens, or...? So this is our evil coven of vampires, and they're totally in the same club as these people. We've got Evil Spice, Gothic Spice, Fangy Spice, Spicy Spice, and Baby Spice. They're British too! I'm on a roll! These two blokes decide to hit on them, and you can see where this goes, though the vampires can't seem to decide if they want to kill them or make out with each other. Vampires do that sometimes.
Stop it! No, you! No, you, silly! OMG, I love your hair! Well, I love yours more!
Get off! Get away, you fucking psychos! Ah!
Well, he didn't try that hard to get away. Is the nipple generally the best place to get blood? See, here you have the niporial artery, which is the main source of blood flow to the heart.
We can connect you to over 35 murders across the United States.
Really cinematic shot of that desk boy there. I can really tell this movie had high aspirations. So this gentleman here is Hyde, and Detective Lutz, now revealed as Lucy Lutz, you can file that away in the Witchcraft trivia section of the brain, is taking him back to the States to be charged with murder. He ran some sort of cult dedicated to and killed all of his disciples for reasons. Hyde is played by Carrie Knowlton, who I'm to understand is a professional wrestler. It's hard to tell.
You'll all be dead soon.
There is no way out of here. It will be dark soon. There is no way out of here.
It'll be dark soon.
Illegal filming in an airport. Do. Just get the damn shots and let's go. If she's just coming to take the dude back to the States, why did she pack so much honkin' luggage? Maybe she's hiding Garner 3 in there. Hey guys, it's cheaper than getting another ticket, okay?
Do you ever get so sick of the way the world is, you just want to give it all up?
No. It just makes me more determined. You know, I was face to face with Hyde once, just before he escaped us, and I wanted to riddle his body with bullets.
I know what you mean.
The exposition chauffeur is great. And you can really see Lutz's hatred of Hyde here, a truly evil mastermind.
Then I ate her liver. Damn tasty.
He thinks he's Satan himself.
This makes him, what, like the 6th Satan in the series? So Celeste here has been called in as a paranormal and supernatural expert to help with the case, despite the fact he's been extradited and apparently Lutz has a huge file on him already.
And she's got a file on you bigger than the one on the Yorkshire Ripper.
The captain brings Celeste in just to ask her to leave again immediately afterwards.
I detect there's more to you than meets the eye.
Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Back to exposition, chauffeur!
You said you couldn't see him on the security video.
I know, but vampires? I mean, it was a bit far-fetched, but Will Spanner insisted that they were vampires.
I know vampires exist. I've met one or two myself in my own lifetime.
No, I do have to admit, with all the weird stuff that I've come across in my way, I did get a little curious on how I could get transferred to the California State Branch of Bureau 17.
Lutz already fought vampires in Part 7, but assuming that she got amnesia immediately afterwards, she does remember William rising from the dead in Part 9, right? It turns out that despite Lutz forgetting about every weird thing she's encountered, she's remembered enough to get curious and join Bureau 17, which I guess is Witchcraft's version of the X-Files. I don't know about vampires, that sounds pretty far-fetched. I believe in vampires. Okay, so I do kind of work for the government and investigate paranormal activity. Did I mention it's really hard to make out the dialogue?
You're busy tonight, sir?
Certainly am, Steve, certainly am.
Latest.
Evening, Steve.
Cold night, eh?
Steve is the best. He and exposition chauffeur should team up and fight the vampires.
Hope you had a good flight.
I trust you had an uneventful flight.
We're all terribly polite here. This is compared to the Americans, who are no nonsense. Lutz is a loose cannon, but damn it, she gets results. Listen to her seethe with rage against a violent and unjust society.
If I could see Hyde now, I have to see him with my own eyes, just so I know that you really have caught that bastard.
Pure fury.
It's Steve, I'm just gonna have a look upstairs, okay?
Steve, no!
How convenient. A personal escort.
Get inside, it's Robert Dominelli.
Looks like I'm famous.
And now you both shall die. Just as I predicted.
I have to explain it so you know I was right. Ha 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 ha. So wait, the police just know about vampires and stuff now? The British police are a lot more progressive than the American police. They're also smarter than Lutz and Garner. I know I fought them, but I'm still not sure vampires exist. What's cotton candy made out of? Clouds?
Ladies, we've been caught.
Eileen Daly is an amazing overactor. Bask in her hammy glory. Oh, butt attack, butt attack! I didn't edit that, by the way. The sound really is that atrociously chopped up and pieced together. I think I've discovered why the music is always so loud. And whoever added in the punching and kicking sound effects needs to be fired, because it seems like they always come like a second too late. Time to tighten your shirts and kick some ass.
Get off it, bitch!
Okay, maybe call in someone else. This fight's pretty pathetic, guys. I mean, they killed like everyone there in one fell swoop. Only exposition chauffeur managed to kill one of the vampires, because he's the best. Wait, does his tag say Interpol? Why the hell did Interpol need to drive Lutz to the station? Whatever, I stick by my nickname, that's way cooler. Ah, good, he put his coat over the body, that's better. How do you even justify calling this witchcraft anymore? Do you see any magic here? Because I sure don't. Unless you count that superhero alien chick, but that's about the loosest interpretation of witchcraft I've ever seen.
Have you ever heard of a ceremony of Valpurgis?
Valpurgis? The stuff of myths. Valpurgis belongs in a storybook about demons. I serve Satan, the only true master.
It's not often you see a true Shakespearean actor in something like this.
What reward?
Power!
So I don't know, Wahlburger is some guy who can grant them powers if they serve him, which I guess is the witchcraft. He's supposed to take over the world or something, but no one else is new. There's just a truck ton of these Satan types trying to rule the world lately.
You and I will be prince and princess in his kingdom upon earth.
You're a very persuasive woman, Raven.
I'm so excited about becoming Prince of the World or whatever. You know, lady, you're a powerful ancient vampire with a horde of tough bisexual women on your side. I'm sure you could probably do a little better than Chunkhead over here. The vampire lady, Raven, is a daughter of some other hotshot vampire who serves some demon they want to release at Walburgis, which I guess is a time and not a person? I had to look this up because it's not clear in the movie at all. Raven needs hide because he can read ancient manuscript, and the book about this demon dude is written in old-timey time language. Yes, that's right. This Jocko is supposed to be able to read ancient manuscript. I guess it's more believable than saying she wants to make him the Prince of the Universe.
My God, what is going on here?
You just fought! Okay, Lutz is a little bit slow. Stiletto stick! Although not as impressive, but equally silly, Celeste also has magical psychic orange juice pouring powers. And fairy liquid? The sad thing is, this orange juice pouring is more magic than William has used yet. That's a really dinky cut, Lutz. You don't need to whine about it all day. Yo, dog, we heard you like sex scenes, so we put 3 sex scenes in your sex scene. Okay, it's actually 2, while Lutz just whines in the tub some more and splashes water on her boobs. This goes on for 7.5 minutes. So why the hell is Lutz staying at Exposition Chauffeur's house, walking around in a towel and drinking champagne with him? Are they celebrating all the people that died at the station today, or what?
Hi, Garner? It's me.
Who?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Not so good.
I didn't ask if you were...
Can I ask you for a favor?
What's going on?
If I don't make it back, call my sister and tell her that I love her.
Who are you, lady? I don't know.
No, I can't explain now. Just tell the captain that there's been some complications and that I'll be late returning.
Do I work with you?
Okay.
Hey, does anyone here know who this is? I just got a
Thanks,
call.
Garner. Bye.
I'm so confused!
This is a Bureau 17 matter, Detective.
They told us in a previous scene that she transferred to Bureau 17 after all the stuff that's happened. Okay, so I think Interpol is Bureau 17, and I think maybe Exposition Chauffeur and Superhero Alien Chick are both part of it, and possibly the police captain. This is terribly confusing. Captain McNotsure what he's affiliated with anymore doesn't want Lutz on the case, but Exposition Chauffeur fights to keep her involved, in no small part because he wants to have sex with her.
But I happen to believe that Detective Lutz's input would be vital. I mean, last night she risked her life trying to stop Hyde and Raven escaping.
Very well.
Yeah, well that was easy.
I want you to introduce Detective Lutz to Miss Sheridan.
What? Surely he knows they've already met like twice now, right? And one of those times he was there. She might not remember her, but she was the one who stabbed that vampire to death with her shoe.
Sheridan?
Hi, this is Detective Lutz. We met last night.
When you killed that vampire? Why does Celeste have a random candelabra on her floor? Well, let's see what the giant roast ham is up to.
Let him go! Fuck.
Good, so we haven't missed anything.
It all comes back to me now. I read this many years ago and dismissed it as mere fable, but obviously Raven knows something I don't.
Ah, so he just forgot about the ancient manuscript he read about this really specific thing. You know, the guy who's promising him unlimited power to rule the world. The greatest of minds here. Look, the guy is not out of shape, but I'm just saying, putting him in a tight lycra tank top with a turtleneck is doing him no favors. It gives him an overstuffed sausage shape. And is it normal for ancient manuscripts to only take up 1/9 of the page? Looks like some demon was overcompensating for something with the size of his book, if you know what I mean. It's his penis size.
Beware the holder of the Eye of Destiny. The servant of Shuguthma, the watcher of chaos, guards the eye.
I'm really glad they gave him large chunks of dialogue. Clearly he needed a meatier role to show off his mastery of the acting craft. So anyway, Celeste serves Shug-a-lug-a-ding-dong or something. Is she a demon, an alien, a witch, an angel, a drag queen? Who knows? And if the big bad demon guy is killed, his power goes into the Eye of Destiny to be wielded by whoever controls it. If you can see Hyde's betrayal a mile away, congration, you done it! So wait, Lutz, an exposition chauffeur, don't question why Celeste is suddenly in cosplay clothes and going out to slay vampires with a sword? I mean, yeah, they know she kills vampires, but there's a difference between being an Interpol agent who knows about the paranormal and Jane Jetson.
I'll see you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Again, really? Then Rochambeau pulls a Hera and shows up as spooky eyes in the sky to taunt Celeste.
Chris.
Oh, well, this is embarrassing. So it turns out while Pregler is tonight, so everyone has to take action. Practical battle gear, away! Well, this fight's gonna last a while.
See you in hell!
Hyde steals the Eye of Destiny and explains his motivations to his flunky and to Celeste for good measure, just so it's easier to defeat him later. Then he drops by Celeste's place to kidnap her husband for sacrifice.
Hey, Celeste, baby, you've reached a number that's been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you've reached this recording in error, who gives a fuck?
Big mistake coming back here. The place is crawling with my agents. You'll never get out alive.
No, your agents won't get out alive.
The last one's dead.
Man, Bureau 17 really sucks. Luckily, they've still got Lutz, an exposition chauffeur, to help out.
We better call for backup.
There may not be time. If Celeste arrived before us, she could be in danger.
Come on, let's go find Celeste.
Maybe it's time to panic. You can always count on Lutz to put on a work-appropriate outfit, though.
He's stolen the Eye of Destiny.
Shit.
Excuse me, what is this eye?
It's a magical icon, the source of my power.
Way to just throw that one out there, guys. Apparently the other Interpol folks knew about it. This is the same woman who apparently didn't tell her husband about her powers, but oh well, I guess all of her co-workers and Bug-Eyes McGee here can be trusted. Celeste tells them to stake all the dead agents, which is a pretty big job to trust only 1.5 brains. I like how this one vampire dude walks. So jaunty. Hooray! Oh, delayed reaction music. She could just do that the whole time?
Wow.
You are something, girl.
Put on a bra, Lutz.
But be careful, or your life won't be worth living.
Be careful, or I'll kill you and your whole family.
Go warn the others. Celeste Sheridan is on her way.
And stomp away naturally. Wait, so this club bouncer checks everyone for weapons except the one woman holding a suspicious, bulky sack? Man, everyone sucks in this movie.
Over there. I see someone.
Oh no, jazz hands! Time for exposition chauffeur to show off his sweet dance moves. So, none of the vampires recognize him from the fight at the Bureau?
Are you...
Ah, he hit him so hard he turned the music off. Oh, quit showing off and just open the damn door. Well, Lutz has already failed, big shocker there. Got a backup plan? Okay, you're just making up stupid powers now. Is that a ruler in your pocket, or are you just... Oh, it is a ruler.
He's stolen the Eye of Destiny. He can use it to steal Mashinka's power.
Your lies won't save you now.
Hyde tries to cover up his oncoming betrayal, but in case you haven't noticed, he's a really bad actor. So a fight ensues where Lutz continues to be useless, and Celeste throws vagina light at the vampires. Acting!
Why did Hyde attack the vampires?
If he can complete Valpurgis, he will summon Mashinka. He stole the Eye of Destiny to use it against Mashinka as he used the underworld for Earth. The Eye will control Mashinka.
What should we do? Kill them!
Good job, Lutz! I know we ran away before, but now that we're upstairs, we have the upper hand. Wait a minute, she goes from being Olive Oil to fucking Jackie Chan? Let me just play with the dried paint here as I try to think of a good one-liner.
Celeste.
Die.
perfect. Oh no, my jazz hands didn't save me.
Well, now that Lutz has gotten some balls, let's see how... Oh, she's immediately captured.
You've interfered for the last time, witch.
See, that's what she was. I knew it.
Oh my god, I'm frightened.
Yes, the scenery is delicious.
Wow. She got in exactly one punch before her death. Lutz was more impressive than that, and I'm pretty sure she still thinks vampires don't exist.
Oh my god, what's going on here?
Oh man, this means Hyde is our final boss. I can't wait for Slab Squat Thrust to give us a thrill ride of an ending. That was the name this whole time?
Fire. Wind. Water. Earth.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet!
Hyde has one of the sacrifices killed, and the Eye of Destiny hits him in the dick with power. This is really kind of a letdown, guys.
Celeste! I have to whisper yell because Mom is home.
I guess Hyde only downloaded like 1% power or something, so he needs to kill the rest of them to get more. In a twist that should tell you loads about his competence level, Lutz wakes up and sets the rest of them free while he just stands and waits. Yoink!
Bring me the Eye of Destiny. I'll spare his life. Never trust a warlock.
Well, that went nowhere. Hyde kills his lackey and ends up getting 3 shots of power to the dick for some reason. Extra hench in that man, I guess. Hyde shoots ripple effect. It's super effective!
What is this?
Well, it's just some papers that state should you decide you would like to work for Bureau 17 in California. There's a job waiting for you.
A, she wasn't working for them, and B, why would you give her a job after this? Did I injure my leg or something? It's hard to tell. Oh well, bye.
The end.
Well, that was confusing. If you weren't sure what was going on, don't worry, neither was I. While changing the filming location did at least shake things up a bit, the movie was a weird entry in the series. It's not clear why Celeste is some sort of superhero, who works for what, and why we should care. On the good side of things, I actually thought the woman who played Celeste was a pretty good actress. She's not acted in many things, and the role certainly did her no favors, but I think she'd do well in a much better movie. She might have had vagina light powers and a stupid rubber dress, but darn it, she got everything out of it she could. You could tell Eileen Daly had a lot of fun hamming it up as the vampire Raven, so she was a lot of fun to watch. Everyone else is varying degrees of bad, especially Stephanie Beaton, whose eyes are constantly about to pop out of her skull, but it's just bad enough to be enjoyable. And I have to give the movie credit for all of the fight scenes, because you could tell they did try to choreograph some pretty intense stuff. Some of the fights are actually pretty good, but every once in a while you get really bad punches that miss the actor by a mile. But regardless of the quality of the fights, the sound guy really failed the movie. The track for hits, punches, or music was somehow delayed by just a second or two, because every single one is out of sync. That is, when they remember to put in a sound effect at all, because half of the fights are left awkwardly silent. None of the sound is mixed together or balanced. On-camera noises get cut off when the shot changes, and the music is played loudly over most of the dialogue. I'm sure the movie wasn't nearly as hard to follow before the music was mixed in, but it probably doesn't mean the film was any better. Next time, we'll see a bit more William.
Watch his sexist shit, or else you're gonna be looking down a harassment charge.
You know, I got a bad feeling too. Just my hemorrhoids.
Steve, no! You didn't like that, huh? Oh, she likes Steve. Get it. Stole my phone. Hey. Psst. What are you doing? Look at that. What a little jerk. What is it? That's not yours. Give me that. Ow. Cut it out. Way to go, pooper. Look, she's gonna bury the tile. Look! You're so dumb. You don't know that's not dirt. That's tile, stupid. Hey, you. Look what you did. You buried nothing. Oh, you weren't done yet?
My God, what is going on here?